So Def Jam. This was my DJ name.
Def Jam.
This is 80, I want to say 82, 83. I'm messing with these things, trying to make tapes, trying to figure out everything I'm doing. I'm watching Wild Style, watching Grand Wizard Theodore, shout out, with his thumb on the record. What's this thing in the middle with all the faders? Oh, that must be a mixer. Trying to figure all that out because we didn't have YouTube. I couldn't watch stuff on repeat. I would have to go to Paradise Video.
Yep.
Rent the Betamax tape of, because we had a beta at home, Wild Style, all that stuff, right? So, there I am, boom, 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 DJ Def Jam. I go, I think it's great. I'm like, because at the time, Jam is a party. Def is, I'm skilled at it. What am I? I'm skilled at the party. Just happens to be DJ. It worked on every level, okay? In my 7th grade mind. So on one of my treks to Moby Disc, the record store in Kahului, that I would go and buy records for, I'm scrolling through the records. LL Cool J. Oh, who's this guy? Sounds like rap. Right along the spine. Def Jam Records. I dropped the record. I was like, how is this even possible? I pulled the record back out. Let's look at it again. Then I would read labels. New York City. My biggest influence. How did, at this time, how did that even happen? So bizarre. But at that time, yes, I went, well, I can't be DJ Def Jam anymore.
I love that story, bro. I love that story.
That's crazy.
So, yes. So, DjBlast is born later. So, anyway, I'm figuring out this stuff. I actually made the mixtape for my 8th grade banquet. Brought my boombox as the sound system for my 8th grade banquet from Waihe School at Maui Beach. Put my boombox, played the tape. Everybody dancing. So, I actually kind of DJ'd my 8th grade banquet.
Nice.
That's dope.
So here I come to Baldwin, from a tiny school of graduating 20 kids to Baldwin High School. Felt like I just walked into 1 million people.
Man.
So I'm all of my classmates, my friends. So
I'm all dispersed. Let's put it that way.
Right. So I'm by myself. My freshman year, I didn't get a locker. I had no place to hang out. So my freshman year, not like these cats, they were the coolest cats on campus. I was the worst, nerdiest, lamest kid in school. The top of the lame scale. I had no locker. I had my backpack with all of my books, pencils and everything. Had it on my back. Couldn't put it anywhere, so it stuck with me all day. No place to hang out, so I walked the campus every recess.
What?
With nowhere to go because I had no one to hang out with.
That's so sad.
That is sad.
This interview done went sad all of a sudden.
No, because I couldn't.
Insert sad song here. Please.
No, because I couldn't wait to get home to mess with the turntables in my boombox again.
That's what made you a master at your craft.
But isolation, and I'm not trying to tell you guys this to be like, oh, I'm telling you because this is how it happened.
Yeah, time.
So come time for my freshman banquet with this whole pathetic year behind me, and my mind is someplace else. It's with the music. It's with what's happening in hip-hop. This is 84, 85, 86. And I meet some people, Jeff Romero.
Shout out to Jeff.
Lance Rubicon.
Oh, yes.
Lance Rubicon.
These brothers all kind of just like, they saw me at freshman banquet on. They come over to me. Hey, man, blah, 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 blah. Start rapping me up, talking. Come sophomore year, I'm hanging with these brothers. Now I got a crew. So I'm turning them on. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this, because I'm a DJ. I want to share. And they're all like, yeah, that's cool.
Whatever, bro.
So here's where the historical significance of where we are sitting comes in. Right now, we didn't give you a background of where we're at. We're in Iao Valley. Beautiful Iao Valley here on the island of Maui.
Yes.
In the park, there are multiple pavilions. There are 8 pavilions. This is one of them that we're in, and it has power, which is how we can record this right now. So people come here to have their family gatherings, to have food and go swim in the river and be amongst nature. So before they closed this gate so nobody could come in after 7 o'clock,
right.
This gate was wide open 24 hours a day, and you could come up here at any old time. So now I'm in my sophomore year. I've got myself some amps that I needed to put a fan on because they were home stereo amps.
Right.
I built my own speakers with cardboard boxes. Cut the thing out. Pull speakers from old cars, put them in, learn how to wire it to the amp. Carrying this stuff up here to Iao, to this very pavilion.
Fate.
Pavilion 8.
It's fate.
I set up
fate, bro.
on this table. We didn't plan this, but I set up on this table my 2 belt drive turntables, my Radio Shack mixer, which I was so embarrassed about. I pulled the plate off of it and painted it orange.
I remember that.
Because I didn't want
I
nobody.
remember that one.
I didn't want nobody coming over and seeing my rig and going, "You got that from Radio Shack." Shout out to Radio Shack. We didn't have any place to go to buy equipment here on Maui.
No,
Nothing. No drum machines, nothing. So
I couldn't even find Jerry Curl activator when I first came here, so that tell you.
So I'm in this very pavilion. We come up here with my classmates. Shout out to Lance. Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to Raw. We would put all my stuff, my cardboard speakers, my amps, my records, which I had 1 crate at the time.
1 crate.
1 crate.
Wow.
Set my stuff up here on this table and played music to the darkness, just to infinity.
Just to play.
There's nobody here except for my boys. But I don't know why, but I knew I needed to not play in the bedroom anymore. I needed to be out. I needed to see people's reactions, good and bad. I'm ready for it. So I'd be mixing. Boom, boom, boom. Boy, do I wish I recorded those sets. But I would be mixing, and people would come. And right behind this camera is one of the there's different.
I believe that's the Portuguese pavilion.
So there's different.
Halle.
Halles, different houses in this park, and they would sit right here on this grass and listen to me play. And we would play from like 7 to midnight. And we'd get out of here at midnight because once midnight rolls around, there's freaky energy in here.
Oh yeah.
And so we'd always joke. We'd have Run DMC in the cassette deck prepared. And I would make a joke because everybody would be so scared and didn't want to come with me. I'd tell them, "Don't worry, Run DMC scares ghosts."
Did
So
they
we-
believe it?
Yeah. So we would pack the stuff, and I'll tell you a funny story. We packed the stuff in the car and just blaze out of here, right? Blasting in the car stereo, Run DMC. So one night we're driving out, and I think it was Raw, didn't have a Run DMC tape in his car because we all drove different cars. So we're all bolting out of here, blasting Sucker MCs and stuff in the first Run DMC album. And I think it was Raw, didn't have the tape. And he was freaking out the whole time out. And when we got back to my place, he was like, "I was seeing orbs and weird stuff, man." And me and Jeff were like, "I didn't see nothing, man."
We had Run DMC to protect us. That's why.
So those are the first times I played out live. So go up about a year, and I start getting better equipment, saving my money. I'm working jobs and doing all this stuff. Baldwin has this drama club that's famous. Shout out to Sue Loudon.
oh yeah. This is
And
Maui, yeah.
she was the first one to hire me and give me a check to play music. So I marked that moment in 1986 as my first professional. That's when I started being a professional.
Did you save the dollar bill?
No, I wish. But that was a huge moment for me because before that, I was here and there. I was at Kihei. I was here doing all free stuff.
Right.
Getting my chops up. But that was the first time, boom, paid. I'm like, oh, man. Shortly thereafter, I get the job at Luigi's in Maui Mall.
Maui Mall, yeah.
DJ there. And I started Banana Moon in Lahaina at the Marriott.
Hot dang.
Shout out to the Banana Moon.
Banana Moon.
Where I was like, you know what? I'm going to get to Banana Moon and I'm going to play completely different. Because I'm playing hip hop and stuff like on this side of the island. I get to the other side of the island. I said, you know what? We're going, because I love all kinds of music. I went straight alternative. So at Banana Moon, I played Depeche Mode, Soft Cell, Duran Duran, you know, all this stuff. And all these alternative kids were coming to my Lahaina party going, finally, somebody
Somebody gets us. Somebody gets us.
So building up. So I start hearing about the hip hop guy in Maui High. Because I'm the hip hop guy at Baldwin. One. I had a white overcoat that I had airbrushed. A figure of me on the back, down the arm, and I would wear that overcoat. I'm known as the hip hop kid, and I'm very unpopular at Baldwin. The athletes are popular. The football players are popular. Me and my friends, we hang out behind the band room.
The weirdos.
We're not even cool enough to hang in the band room. We hang out behind the band room. So here comes Junior Senior Showcase. This is right before I meet you, Mr. Mandolph.
Okay.
Junior Senior Showcase comes up. I'm a sophomore. And the teacher that's putting together the junior senior showcase, it's not a talent. It's a talent show, but it's not like no one's winning or losing. It's just a showcase. Okay. He comes to me and he goes, I know you guys are into music. You're a sophomore, but do you want to be part of the junior senior showcase? I'm like, yes. Without even. So I go to my friends, and I think I just bought my first drum machine. Dr. Rhythm. 500 Dr. Rhythm. One kick, one snare. You know this drum machine.
Hell yeah.
And I was, yeah, it was a rectangle.
Yeah, it was about this big.
Right. So
I hate that machine.
I programmed that drum machine. My friend Scott played guitar. My friend
Shout out to Scott.
My man Forrest was on the keyboard, and my man Andy and Celso were dancing. Okay, and so I put this song together. Forrest was gonna play the bass line on the keyboard, and Scott's playing electric guitar. Wild thing. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. And we're just riffing. That's repeating. Bass line, guitar. I wrote a rap in geometry about chatting a girl up and everything, okay? And we're not considering what the showcase is going to be because it's taking place at Baldwin Auditorium. Baldwin Auditorium seats 1,000 people.
Yeah, like a movie theater.
Yeah.
1,000 people. 900, right? So we come to the thing. We're backstage. We're treated like a green room. I got a picture of us. I'll show that picture right here. So we're in the green room hanging out and stuff, and we're like, this is going to be great and everything, right? Did not, in my young mind, go out on the stage and just kind of feel the stage. You know how important that is. So when we came out on stage to perform the song was the first time I stood on the stage looking at everybody. So I get out on the stage looking fresh with my Oakleys, and I had another jacket with airbrushing on it. And I turn around, I look, I see everybody, and I'm like, it takes my breath away. Like, literally, physically, I can't breathe. I turn around to look at my boys like, holy crap.
Help.
They take it as the cue to start. Boom! They start hitting the music. Da-na-na. Drum machine's going. Boom, 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 boom. There's my guys dancing on the side and everything like that, okay? Now, I had a secret weapon for this performance. I'll tell you about it in a second. But anyway, I turn around. Here comes time for my rap. And I literally go... and my voice didn't work. I am standing in front of 1,000 kids that do not like me.
Wow.
That's the jackass that wears an overcoat in Hawaii. So I'm like, ah. And I see a moke in the front, look at me, and he goes, scrub. So I turn around. The music's still going. I turn around. I look at my boys, and they're all like this. Panic in the eyes. And I look at them and I knew like this is make or break. I cannot just walk off the stage, right? So I took a really deep breath because I am scared out of my mind. I took a really deep breath and then I opened my eyes and I looked at them and I was like, okay, we got this. I turned around, delivered my rhymes.
Okay, do you remember the rhyme?
I know I stole a line from Chuck D. I'll be the burger, you could be the bun, girl.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I remember from the rhyme. But it was basically I'm chatting up this girl, okay? So now I'm killing it. Zero reaction off of the crowd. Nobody could care less. It was all like the looks and the energy was all get off. Yes, go away. just okay, now go away.
Are you done?
You didn't hit him with the Back to the Future?
I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But your kids are gonna love it.
So my secret weapon, and I can't believe I did this my sophomore year, I went up to a senior girl who was a supermodel, Jennifer. Shout out to Jennifer. Beautiful. Jennifer, to this day, I just talked to her a little while ago, a couple years ago on Facebook.
Nice.
Telling her how important she was in this moment. I walked up to her, this beautiful senior girl, and I said, I'm doing this performance. I want you to be a part of it. So she talked to me. Why was she talking to this unpopular sophomore? I have no idea. She asked me, what do you have in mind? I said, this is what I need you to do. Wear the tightest one-piece dress that you can, and all I need you to do is be sexy and walk across the stage. I don't need you to do nothing else. I need you to go from one side of the stage, walk in front of us, and go to the other side of the stage, and you're done. If you could do this for me, it would be great. Thinking there's no way she's going to say yes. She said yes immediately. when we're backstage, and again, I don't know her. This is the first time I met her, was asking for this. We're backstage. There she comes walking in. Oh, my God. With that one-piece, slinky dress and stuff. And she's looking. She's like, good? And I'm like, my God. This girl goes to Japan to model at the time, right? Real deal. Professional.
Hot dang, man.
And I go, yes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Thank you for being here. So at the end of the song, and this is how I had planned it, and thank God I did this. At the end of the song, we're done. She come walking across the stage, right? We all freeze. Ain't nobody dancing. Ain't nobody playing nothing. The music is off. She walks across the stage. We all watch her, right? I told my guys to do this. Watch her. She gets off the stage. No one can see her anymore. And then we all go. And everybody just walks off the stage. Cold. We're done. That's our out. When she came walking across the stage, that place lit up. Everyone starts cheering. When we watching, not in laughing, and we all just like, oh, whatever. And we just forget this, and we just chase her off the stage.
Right.
Everybody's laughing and clapping. They got the comedy. Mwah. Perfect. Got him in the end, which is the true ChillTown story. Beat him in the submission, get him in the end.
Right. True that.
So anyway, that was my first experience of performing live. I just know that I needed to be a part of what I heard when I first heard Planet Rock. I didn't know hip-hop. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know where it came from. I just needed to know. I just heard it, and I went, whatever that is, I need to be a part of it. So here comes sophomore, junior year. I'm doing more things, and I'm starting to make music. Push It came out at that time, and I went, this song is so simple. So I went and got Rawl, who had a keyboard.
Right.
My man Scott, who had a keyboard. Forrest had a keyboard. Come over to my house, and we made a song. I'm not multi-tracking, so here's the bass line, play that. Okay, here's the lead, it's similar to Push It, you play that. Okay, here's the other synth lead, boom, boom, boom. I press start, I'm scratching, we're recording to tape, and I can't mute, I don't have a mixer like that, so I just go, Forrest, bass line, now. Okay, stop the keyboard, now. And this is how we recorded this. I wish I had this track, because I don't have it. But that's how we recorded my first, music producing kind of a feel. So here we go, leading to Mr. Mandolph. Leave the chickens alone. Leading to Mr. So, and I'm hearing about the hip hop guy in Maui High. Now, I don't play sports. Huge sports rivalry to this day in Maui. I could care less. I don't care. I get bullied every day on my campus of Baldwin. If I go to Maui High and I get bullied, big deal. Same thing. I don't care. So I had a car. So one day I'm just like, I'm tired.
What kind of car was it?
It was a Mach 1 Mustang. Oh,
It was yellow with a black stripe.
it was red.
It was red.
Red. I love my Mach 1.
Red with a big CB
You
antenna.
remember that?
Shout out to all the wizards out there.
CB. Our CB crew. So we're not going to talk about that.
Oh, we got to talk
No,
about
we're
that.
not going to talk.
Because we have to. Because I was on campus and everybody was running up. Hey, there's some white guy walking around with a trench coat looking for you.
This is redneck, dude.
Well, this is not good.